I know folks say, oh, they're just cleaning up this place because all those fancy leaders are coming into town. That's true, because it's true. But it's also true for months and months and months prior to APEC, we've been having different conversations.
Democrats hate you. That's the only takeaway here. California's governor was just in China basically prostituting himself before Xi Jinping to lay the groundwork for his own presidential ambitions because he knows who the real power is that he needs to win over, and it ain't the American people. And now Xi is returning the favor by visiting San Francisco this week with Biden and with other Asian leaders for the APEC summit. That's why Newsom said what he did in that clip we just heard. Normally he tells his constituents in his state that homelessness and violence, it's just part and parcel of living in a big city. But now, with the increased police presence, the zero-tolerance arrest for any infractions, and the security gates everywhere, that all proves that if California leaders really wanted to, they could get the crime problem under control. But since that ticks off their base, who conveniently also wants to include felons on the voting rolls along with 16-year-olds, then they only clean things up when the truly powerful people are in town. The only people who could outweigh the screams from Newsom's far left. China. Just look at what is happening right now in Los Angeles with the 10 near downtown, getting shut down indefinitely because of a massive inferno. The fire appears to have started with pallets that were improperly stored near and under one of the freeway bridges. And with the amount of hobos and other debris that is allowed to just accumulate everywhere, the fire spun out of control, destroying parts of the highway. Now, for those of you who have never had the pleasure of driving through LA traffic normally, I can't even begin to explain to you just how bad things really are. So, with the 10 being shut down indefinitely, and I don't trust California or the feds under Mayor Pete to get these repairs done anytime soon, then I don't even know how commuters are going to survive over there. But if Xi Jinping wanted to drive the 10 up to San Francisco for some bizarre reason, pretending that it goes north to south instead of east to west like it really does, then I'm sure they could get it ready for him in no time. It's all about incentives. And the American people aren't powerful enough in this oligarchy we have to matter more than foreign leaders with deep pockets to fund subversive leftist movements here at home. So we just get shafted. If you want another example of this power disparity, did you see the news today that Secret Service agents stationed outside the Georgetown home of Biden's granddaughter, Naomi, fired off at least one warning shot as 3 suspected thieves tried breaking into one of the parked government vehicles? Now, you can bet your bottom dollar that that Secret Service agent will not be perp-walked and have Naomi come out to denounce the agent like that poor guy in New York is having happen to him after saving a woman from a homeless mugger at a midtown subway station by firing off a warning shot that likewise didn't strike the perp. The victim in that case didn't even thank her hero. She just blasted him in the headline saying he shouldn't have done that. Thanks, lady. Now, the Attorney General, I should say, of New York, like California's Governor Gavin Newsom, could be doing something to make daily living safer and more enjoyable for the taxpayers who pay them to do exactly that. But just like Newsom, she's caught up in her own political ambitions. While Newsom rolls out the red carpet for Xi, simultaneously letting state residents live in squalor that he could fix, Letitia James was in court today. Not because she was prosecuting any real criminal who's made life hell for her constituents. No, it's so she can smile arrogantly like Judge Engoron once again and loom in the background quite creepily, this time while Don Jr. takes the stand in his father's civil case.